Hey guys, it's the Chelsea Knows Crypto channel, and I'm Chelsea, happily cryptoing. I hope you are too. Today we need to talk about QNT because they make the blockchain simple, trusted, and future-proof. At least that's what their website says, and I tell you what, I agree. I want to share two main reasons that I've been bullish, and I'm still bullish with QNT, and my opinion on why you might want to consider something similar. But before we go into my two reasons, let's call out the elephant in the room. QNT is not exactly pumping at this moment, but just because it seems to be cruising in the slow lane, don't let that fool you. If you've watched my previous videos, you know that I'm really fond of Quant and the Quant network and all that it's a part of. I've really leaned in heavily filling up my QNT bag, which is not why I'm telling you to consider doing something similar. It's because I really believe in this investment. Some people are arguing that QNT is acting more like a stable coin of sorts than anything, and the price isn't moving. I get it. Quant 7-day low to 7-day high have been ranging from about 96 to 105. And if we're not careful, we can all get caught up in being short-sighted with any project. Seeing projects and investments through to beneficial earnings takes patience and determination. And depending on your experience and comfort with risk, maybe a little bit of courage too. That being said, if my gut tells me to pull out, I do it. I've learned to always trust my intuition, and I recommend you do the same. We all want to see QNT move, and it really could take off at any moment. We all have to remember that each of these standout projects, like QNT, will have their time to shine. Not all cryptos are going to race up at the same time. Some will lead out, some will pump in the middle of the bull run, and others will hold out to the end of the run to make their price pumping appearance. There will be some projects that will act kind of like a ninja on a dark night. Subtle daily growth will almost go up unnoticed, creeping a little more, and bam, a massive move. And I think this will be QNT. Right now, we're 6 months-ish away from the Bitcoin halving, and while I think QNT will continue moving up between now and then, I expect it'll be around the halving that we start to see some major price action with QNT. And I'd love to be wrong and see it start pumping right now, but in no way am I discouraged at its current price and somewhat stagnant price position. If anything, current pricing gives me and anyone else interested a little while longer to keep dollar cost averaging. And it gives me a really good excuse to take advantage of the QNT fire sale that seems to have been extended. I'm into this and I'm really excited, and I want to know, what are you thinking right now about QNT's price action? At the time of this recording, QNT is holding a price of $99.98. Its trading volume in the last 24 hours is just over 25 million. I hope and encourage everyone to do their own research. I'm not a financial advisor. That being said, my 2 cents on QNT boils down to these buckets. Do I believe in the credibility of the dev team leading the Quant network? Do I believe in the continued ability of QNT to be innovative and remain cutting edge? And do I believe in the potential for use case, growth, and adoption of QNT? As a professional, I work with leadership teams in some pretty amazing companies. They hire me to come in and assist the leadership teams, put plans in place to develop their leaders, and protect the company culture. And I personally understand the value of a qualified and unified team when it comes to leading a company on a pathway to success. So applying my experience in business to approaching investments, here's why I believe that the team leading QNT, who by the way, I've not personally met or worked with, though I'd love to, but from what I've researched, they at least meet and perhaps exceed the credibility standard required for the QNT project to be a huge success. Understanding the impact of the leadership team of any project or organization gives us a sneak peek into what the future of our investment may look like. I have yet to meet Gilbert Verdian, but I hope to someday. He's Quant CEO and the visionary for the blockchain interoperability and secure data sharing, which has been the drive for QNT's development of the Overledger technology. Gilbert's CV is impressive, working at HSBC, BP, and the British government. He was a major player in the development of the British Standards Institution for Risk and Resilience Management, and the list goes on with this guy. His background in cybersecurity gives a strong foundation for the entire Quant project. Like all visionaries who are quality leaders, he has surrounded himself with quality individuals who help execute this vision. QNT has a standout board of directors. One is Guy Dietrich. He led the largest private wealth manager practice for Morgan Stanley Smith Barney in Silicon Valley. He was the manager director of Rockefeller Capital Management, graduating from Dartmouth College, was a fellow at Harvard's Advanced Leadership Initiative, and was on the advisory board at Stanford. Then there's Neil Smit, vice chairman of Comcast, tons of career achievements and advancements in relevant fields. He served as active duty in the Navy SEAL teams and retired from the service as lieutenant commander. My dad was in the service, and I carry a special thanks in my heart for the opportunities we have access to and all those who have or are currently serving. So with that, thank you, Neil. And it doesn't stop there, especially not if you research like I do. QNT continues to impress me with the rest of their leadership team. People who've climbed their mountains and achieved massive mastery in their craft. Dr. Luke Riley, incredibly talented head of innovation, was named key influencer in the blockchain industry by the Deep Knowledge Analytics and Big Innovation Center. And in support of making blockchain more accessible, he launched a beginner's guide to becoming a blockchain developer with Overledger at KCL. Natasha Boyton-West, head of product design. Apparently, she's a competitive badminton player, which is awesome. And you can find most of this stuff right on Quant's website and locate articles, interviews, and other sources to validate or enhance any area that you want to know more about. My point is, this organization is led by highly qualified and well-vetted people, which is exactly the type of team that I want leading a project that I'm heavily invested in. Straight from quant.network in the About section states, our values. Our team shares deep expertise in finance and technology, but what unites us is our belief. And it then goes on to talk about their beliefs around innovation, ambition, trust, adaptability, and respect. To me, another point that confirms QNT's credibility is its extensive partnership list. QNT has established partnerships with true industry giants like Oracle, LackChain, AllianceBlock, Nexi, UST. It's worth spending some time on the use case section of the Quant website. They have different updates on how and where QNT is flexing its large utility muscles. The ability of Quant to collaborate with these major players and provide immediate utility is a real validation credential to me of QNT's potential. Tell me, what are your opinions of the team leading QNT? In regard to its price action in the next bull run, how big of an impact do you see it having for QNT to remain innovative and credible? I feel really good about a 20x growth potential from current prices. I actually think more is possible, but I'm comfortable with an optimistic yet conservative price estimate of $2,000. But I want to know what you think. For more exciting crypto comment, please like and subscribe, and we'll hang out more. I value your support. Together, we can help a ton of people gain access to information to make quality choices about their crypto investments. And until next time, happy cryptoing.